What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm your Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a alcohol beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode 15 of the continuation of the OG series, Quantum Leap, that once starred Scott Bakula as Dr. Sam Beckett. And this time around, it's the continuation, like I said. It's starring Dr. Ben Song, aka Raymond Lee, as the main character who has now been leaping from life to life, who we thought was at one point trying to save Dr. Sam Beckett and bring him back home, but it turns out he's trying to save Addison, his fiance, the love of his life, from getting killed. What he's also contending with is another leaper. There's a possibility of an evil leaper out there, like back in the day in the OG episodes. And this guy is named Martinez, so he's happened to show up twice already, and him talking to Ben, and him saying that that Ben's getting in the way, in what way of what? So that's the big question right there. And this episode is titled Ben's Song for the Defense. And coming off from last episode, he leaped into Officer Rossi, which he served with Addison's father. And Addison knew from history that her father basically disregarded fellow soldiers on a ship that was stuck out in the China Sea. It turns out it wasn't her father that disregarded the distress call. It was the captain, and Addison Alexander Augustine basically took the fall for the captain, who was considered a father figure to Alexander, and Addison learned that and saw a new perspective of her father, even though he saw him as like a cold, emotionless individual, kept Addison a distance, and now she understands who her father truly is, and hopefully we'll be able to see that relationship or learn of it during the season, see if anything has changed, even though it's not considered Back to the Future. In any case, let's not waste any time and get into the reaction part of episode 15 of Quantum Leap, Ben's Song for the Defense. But before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether you find it on the Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that, help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. And like I said, if you enjoyed my content, hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on your channel. And when it comes to the full-length reaction of this episode, posted on Patreon, that link, along with my social media links, posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 15 of Quantum Leap, alright? Ben's Song for the Defense, alright? Here we go.
Hey, you have to tell him it wasn't my fault. I was only naked because my girlfriend let me out of the house.
Oh, right in the thick of things again.
I'm a lawyer.
Defense attorney.
Tyler Hamlin. Charges are disorderly conduct, exposure of a person, grand larceny.
Whoa, Judge. I did not steal that car. Nowhere to sleep, and the car was unlocked.
Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, almost tripped over his heels. You should be used to those heels by now, so there you go.
Yes, Your Honor. It was a big mistake. He'd never steal anything, Your Honor.
I object, Your Honor. The defendant has 2 priors for burglary and failed to appear last time.
I don't
2
appreciate
priors and
this
failed to
letter,
appear.
Counselor. Bail is set at $50,000
50,
cash or
ooh,
bond.
50,000.
Mr. Ramirez.
Ramirez, okay.
Your suitcase. Can I give you some advice? Cut your losses, go private. And get
That's
away
the
if you can.
advice? Wow. Okay. Not off to a good start. Or leap, for that matter.
These mornings, is it?
Martinez. He was on the Montana.
Hmm.
We know. We are working on a way to track him. So
Oh,
that there
okay.
are surprises next time if he turns up.
presume.
Ramirez, you are a public defender in Queens, New York,
Queens, New York.
1985, and that is all we have so far.
There you are. Elena, please. I need your help for one more thing. My bike. They won't release it from the impound lot.
Stuart Johnson, arrested for unpaid parking tickets.
Sure,
You gotta pay those
Where's
parking
the impound
tickets.
lot? Just around the corner.
Ben, you need to get to holding right now. You have a client on trial for murder, and it starts in 20 minutes. Ziggy says that's why you're here.
I have to be in court right now, but I will help you as soon as I'm out. You're a lifesaver. Thank you.
His name is Camilo Diaz. He's 18 years old
Okay.
and charged with the murder of Nathan Herrera.
Ooh.
Aleda got the charges knocked down from murder 2 to manslaughter, but Ziggy says you're here to prove his innocence.
I need to be there for Leo.
His little brother.
Hmm.
Camilo is the sole caretaker of him and their 65-year-old grandmother.
What happened between you and Nathan Herrera?
You know all that already. Alright, he was pushing my brother to join Viento Este,
Oh, gang.
the local gang
Right.
where we live.
In the original timeline, Camilo took the deal, went to jail, and his brother still joined the gang. He was shot dead before he got out.
Ooh.
I don't think we should take this deal.
You said this is the best I could do. I mean, there's no other suspects, no evidence that helps me.
Did you shoot Nathan Herrera?
No. You said that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it matters to me.
He believes him.
You shouldn't have
He believes
to
the
spend
kid.
one more day. So I say, we fight.
He's gonna defend the kid with everything he's got.
Do have someone here who knows their way around it quite well.
Jen.
You want me to go in the chamber?
Ben needs you.
Oh.
That's not my job.
Chatting it up.
Besides, I'm terrible at all that emotional support and positive reinforcement stuff.
You are the only person here that has experience in a courtroom.
When I was on trial, not as a lawyer.
But you do have a law degree.
You do?
You do?
Can you imagine Jen sitting in a prison cell doing nothing?
I can't do this.
Well,
Yes, you can.
We're lucky this is a military operation, and I give the orders.
Changing it up.
It's great to see you, Ben.
Are you another leaper?
No, that would be very bad.
You're a hologram. Where's Addison?
Hey, come here. We were just hoping if you saw Jen by herself, you might remember her.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, sorry, Jen. But it is nice to meet you.
Okay. We can't keep 2 people in the chamber very long.
Right. So, I'm here to talk you through what you're going to say to the judge. Probably feels like the deck is stacked against you because it is. Great.
Alright, I got out of there.
Oh, that is my cue.
Yep.
I love you.
Oh. Jen's probably rolling her eyes right now. There you go.
Say, Your Honor, we are requesting...
Loring 101.
An adjournment? Absolutely not. I object, Your Honor. It's not our fault their client can't make up their mind.
You just spent 4 weeks negotiating this deal. Now you just want to throw it all away?
Say you have a motion to preclude evidence.
I have a motion to preclude evidence.
Then where is it?
Don't know yet.
New evidence that you've just been made aware of.
It's new evidence I've just become aware of.
The court will not adjourn this case because you failed to file proper motion.
Yeah, my grandma wants to know what's going on. We thought he was taking a deal.
Hi, Leo. We decided we're gonna fight this.
You better know what you're doing. Come on, Abuela.
Sense of anger in that young man.
For your perusal.
You really want to waste my time with this? Fine. I'm gonna put your client away. For life.
What kind of his ass?
They only handed me this discovery just now. Is that even legal? They only have to hand it to you before the trial. There's no rule on how long before. Big ADA Barnes is playing fair. He wants to be DA. He's playing to win. Okay. How am I supposed to get through all this? You don't. You're supposed to fight for the best deal you can get and then move on. Because one person simply can't read all those files, construct a decent defense, and cover the rest of their cases. And I'd make the wrong decision. Because he's right. It's impossible for one person to read all this.
That's why I had 2 people.
Sure, but as we speak, Magic, he's the head of Quantum Leap, is getting the Queen's DA to dig up the original file. One AI called Ziggy can get through them faster than the world's best legal team can.
Teamwork.
So, Ziggy can search for clues while I get up to speed.
Ben, scary ADA chick is coming this way.
You don't want to clue me in on what you were thinking?
Was I supposed to?
Of course not. All-nighter to get up to speed on this trial instead of doing what I prefer to be doing.
Which is?
Uh-oh.
I totally should have seen that coming.
That was unexpected. They're in a relationship.
You should have seen Barnes' face. I thought he was having a stroke. And I know you can't tell me, but you must have something huge to be blowing the deal at the 11th hour like this.
Yeah.
Fair punishment for ruining our anniversary tonight.
Uh-oh.
Counselor.
Is this ethical for us?
You thought that I should just explain to 88 Barnes that I've been secretly sleeping with a public defender for the entire 3 years I've been at the
3
DA's
years?
office? Yet I was 1 year away from making first chair.
They're keeping it on down low.
Good luck in there.
I was on duty in my patrol car when I heard the 2 shots fired. As I called it in, the defendant ran right past my car.
The defendant say anything when you tackled him to the ground?
Yes. He said, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
What do you think the defendant was talking
That's
about?
speculation.
Objection, speculation.
Did the defendant do anything as he said that he didn't do it?
Yes. He looked back at the building where the gunshots came from.
Pick up tomorrow at 11 o'clock with the defense.
It's our turn tomorrow. It'll feel different then. I promise.
Yeah, you can't promise what you don't know.
Leo.
What?
And Leo has some anger issues.
Ellos no saben nada.
You speak Spanish? What'd he say?
He said, I don't know anything. And he's right. Let's have Ziggy focus just on the discovery files to see if anything's been left out. A missing witness statement, forensics report.
How about a missing page?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything that can help.
Missing
Ziggy found
page.
a missing page over the police report. 2 people detectives interviewed the night of the murder. It was 2 pages.
Yeah, where's the missing
Yeah, it says
page?
page 1 of 2, right here. There's a page missing.
Uh-oh.
So this is a list of people questioned the night of the murder, but there is a page missing. What do you think? You think it means something? It means 88 Barnes is hiding evidence.
Oh.
Or an intern forgot to copy it. You think they'd give it to me if I asked? Well, if they don't, means you're onto something.
That's true, and they're hiding important evidence. That makes it a Brady violation. We might even be able to get the case.
Uh-oh.
Or like he said,
Jen knows her stuff.
to copy it. It's bury evidence just to win a case? I need to see if there's a second page.
Ian, can you get on that missing page?
And I need to go find Vicky.
Ben, hang on. You remember Tyler, the guy that got locked outside naked by his girlfriend? They need our help.
And if
Uh-oh.
Edison were here, she would say, stay on mission.
Yeah. Vicky says if Tyler doesn't make bail, he gets beat up at Rikers next week and ends up in a wheelchair for life.
Oh, that's not good.
Tyler's mother won't help, and that bail bonds guy wants $5,000.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I really wish there was something I could do.
There is. We got Marty McFly's almanac.
Huh?
Back to the Future 2 reference. It's the almanac right there.
Belmont Race 8, superfecta numbers 3791.
Betting.
And there's no TV. Should win $5,000.
A whole $5,000? I got a tip from a friend. So place this bet at the off-track betting, and you will be able to cover Tyler's
Going
bet.
all Biff.
What? You never done that in the league before?
I just got a call from the precinct. Camilo Diaz's brother was just arrested.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm 16. What are they gonna do about it?
What are they gonna do about it, Leo? If they catch you working that corner dealing drugs, you'll be put in juvenile detention.
You should have told Camilo to take the deal.
Dude, the kid's scared.
You know, I wish my brother had just killed Nathan.
Ooh.
Vieto Este, they would have left me alone. 'Cause Nathan was a snitch. The whole street knows it. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, Ben's gonna use that.
We think the victim was a CI working for police, but there wasn't anything in the case files about it.
The police like to protect their CIs. They may not have told the DA's office.
This is it. This is the second page, and these are the remaining names of everyone the detectives interviewed that night.
And there's a name blacked out.
Yeah, but because they crossed it out with program can separate the colors and the saturation levels. in order to
Voila.
read the name below.
Edwin Soto.
28 years old. He's an enforcer for the Viento Este gang and a suspect in 2 other gang-related murders.
Ooh.
Ben, this could be our guy.
So I need to ask Vicky what Edwin Soto said to the police and why he was brought in for questioning.
Come on, let's take a teeny tiny peek. See what Edwin Soto said to the police.
Alright.
No, can't betray Vicky's trust.
Ben,
Come on,
this
Ben.
is our only lead. You mess this up and Camilo goes to prison for 30 plus years. And he never sees his brother or grandmother again.
Vicky, what did Edwin Soto say to the police?
Did you just look at my files?
What? No, absolutely
Then
not.
where did you get that name?
He got it from the future.
Are you saying that you hid this? Why would you do
Uh-oh.
that?
Aleda, I did not hide this. He didn't tell the police anything, so there's nothing to hide.
What about the
Uh-oh.
fact that he was a suspect in 2 other murders or that the victim was an informant for the
Stop!
police?
Aleda, please!
You didn't hide this.
I promise you. I didn't hide anything.
So 88 Barnes
It's the
just
dude.
asked you to leave out the page.
88 Barnes did it.
Yeah, I think it's best I get a hotel room tonight.
Oh. Oh.
Happy anniversary.
Well, what a way to spend an anniversary.
Hey, Stuart, did you sleep here last night?
I need my bike, please. I promised my uncle. We're raising money for AIDS.
Oh.
My uncle, he passed last year.
No.
There's a conference in Atlanta, the first of its kind ever for AIDS, and the cross-country tour leaves from there.
May take a few hours, but I'll get it back. I promise.
Thank you.
This is going to be important later.
Wait, this is Edwin Soto.
Oh.
He's the guy that was hanging around the building that night.
Why didn't you tell us you saw someone?
I did. I told you. Police thought I made it up.
Well, they hid his name from us, and I'm gonna prove it. It's a Brady violation. They purposefully withheld the page from the list of people detectives questioned, and we believe the police spoke to someone that night who should be a suspect.
Barnes, give her the page.
Of course.
I don't want to jinx things, but this feels way too easy.
Right?
Where is ADA Davis this morning?
She no longer works for the DA's
Oh.
office.
Omitted it, deleted it.
That
Oh.
a-hole deleted the name.
That prick.
Don't say anything. You can't let him know you've seen his files. Convene a mistrial.
You don't want that to happen.
Is everything in order, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mistrial is not good.
Jen, tell me what happens to Vicky.
ADA Barnes blackballs her. She can't find another job. She moves back to Kentucky. Never
Dude's a
practices
corrupt
logging.
douche.
Say something.
What should I say? ADA Barnes is corrupt,
Yeah.
and I have nothing. I've ruined the latest relationship, Vicky's career, Camilo's life.
I'm not sure what to say either. It does remind me of a story about drowning bunnies. No, hang on. It's just one bunny.
Fatal
There's a
Attraction?
boy. And he sees a bunny and he saves a bunny. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise.
Are you sure?
So, the boy learns that there's a farmer upstream who's throwing bunnies in the river after he learns that they're eating his crops. What's the answer?
I don't know.
Story or a brain teaser?
A story! If he goes upstream to see if the farmer will change his ways, then the bunnies in the river will all drown. See? There is no right answer.
Is that the end of your story?
I'm confused.
I don't get it.
The answer is you.
Oh.
Ben. Because you are doing both. Leap after leap, saving bunnies from the river, trying to change what will happen in the future.
Oh.
You're doing both, and it's exhausting.
Nice comparison.
But the fact that you can do both is what makes you all the more a hero.
We know for sure ADA Barnes is corrupt.
Mhm.
Definitely a slime bag. And your Vicky wasn't a part of it.
Well, because Vicky was fired.
Yes, I was. I asked him to hand over the missing page. Now he's convinced I'm the one who told you about it.
Oh, he's vindictive.
You blew up our lives for that.
If it is nothing, then why did he delete Edwin's name from the page?
What are you talking about?
A vindictive, corrupt prick. Yep.
He was your mentor. Please, why is he trying so hard to hide his name?
He said it wasn't relevant to the case. He just wants to win.
This guy Edwin
Any way
he's
possible.
a suspect in 2 other gang-related murders. Is that why the police questioned him?
It is. There's absolutely nothing connecting him to this murder. Just rumors.
So 88 Barnes is just gonna let Camilo take the fall.
And he will. Unless you can make that connection.
Alright.
If only there was
What you got, Ben?
some way to look into the past and...
What if he used that same gun on our victim?
Maybe, but Ben is in 1985. DNA analysis isn't around yet.
Okay, but if ballistics can match the gun to the bullet, we have a murder weapon.
But what are the chances that the gun is in the exact same place 11 years earlier?
Hail Mary.
1985?
Hey!
You're out! That's great!
The racing bet worked. Can you believe it?
I'm glad I could help. You can give us another tip. Here's my tip. Show up to court. That's all you have to do. Then you'll get your bail money back. Okay?
Well, you might have some good news.
Yes, I have great news. I got your bike back. But there's a catch. I need a favor. Traffic's crazy and I have 1 hour to get across town.
There you go. Good to have friends in a sense.
The boy found the gun in the southwest corner of the basement.
Is this what you're looking for?
I guess it was the northwest corner.
Don't
Ooh,
open it.
ooh.
Does it feel like there's a gun in there? Yeah?
Uh-oh.
It does. Is that
There
bad?
you go.
It's amazing. We gotta go.
Got the evidence.
So this is the time, right?
Huh?
When Addison tells you to give someone one of those famous Ben pep talks.
Very funny. Ben.
What's taking so long?
We're still waiting for ballistics on the gun to be rushed through, but I believe it's the murder weapon.
That's the Hail Mary right there.
I know how hard it can be to have hope. Hope that things will get better. Hope that you'll get a fair shot at life. Helpful to have hope, even if you can't see it.
I don't believe in anything I can't see.
Have you ever heard how plants grow more if you play the music? What? No, sound waves stimulate the plant cells, which allow for the nutrients
There you
to
go,
move
Ben.
around the plant, promoting more growth. You can't see the music, but you can feel it. Allowing yourself to feel hope helps. It helps you to see that things can change. And sometimes that changes for the better.
The Ben Song speech.
Counselor. Did we get the ballistics back?
What it's worth. You may have helped me on another 2 cases, so I'm going to throw you a bone. I'll make it a B felony.
He's a
Here's
prick.
parole in 4.
Punch him.
I can't believe you. Camillo is innocent, and you know it.
Do your job and present the deal to your client, counselor. He'll take it. They always do.
Hope it gets disbarred and arrested.
He says if you take this plea, you can leave. What?
Ooh.
This allows me to leap? This? Camilo gets out in 4 years. He moves his grandmother and his
No.
brother out of Queens before Leo ever
He's
gets
not gonna do it.
What if we don't take the deal? What does Ziggy say?
It's a coin toss. He's got a 50-50 chance of going away from life.
Take the risk. See it through. Fight.
If I go away, he's a 16-year-old kid working the corner. And I can't live with that.
Fight for your brother.
So then let's fight.
There you go.
But you were right. ADA Barnes is a cheat, and I was blind to it because I admired him so much. And I'm sorry.
Wow.
Here.
A pin.
Stand strong in there. Juries are quick to judge women, especially young ones like us. So you really have to own that space.
Thank you, Vicky. We all feel a deep responsibility to those we love. I know I do. I would travel to the end of time for the people I love. Camillo is no different. He is fighting to lift his brother up out of circumstance. And yes, he made a mistake. And the murder weapon, which we now have, does not belong to him. Camillo is a committed brother who makes every decision with careful consideration and planning. Drop out of school at 15 and work 2 jobs so he could keep his family afloat. Writing down every dollar he makes in his notebook.
He's got
so
him
he can
hooked.
budget for his family's
They're engaged.
And when facing life in prison, his only question was, who will be there for my brother? Camilo Diaz devotes his life to those he loves. Let's not take that all away because he found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I missed you.
Pretty sure I missed you more.
So, how was Jen?
Jen was great, but she completely butchered Magic's story. You know the one Magic always tells about that boy who saves rabbits along the river?
Ben, you just remembered Magic.
I just remembered Magic.
Oh, okay.
Alita, they're looking for you. The jury has a verdict.
I'm sorry you had to lose your job over all this.
Well, ADA Barnes will be losing his suit.
Oh, yes.
I found 8 other cases where he withheld exculpatory evidence.
Disbarred.
Took it to the DA.
Oh, he leaped.
I believe you should do the honors.
Camilo was found not guilty.
Yes.
Leo became the first member in his family to go to college and becomes a lawyer.
I
Nice.
Spending time in that courtroom had an effect on him.
Aleda and Vicky joined the Innocence Project,
Oh.
helping those who are wrongly accused find freedom.
And Jen did that.
You know what I realized most of all? I realized I really miss Ben.
Normal reflexes, normal dilation. It appears that your husband is at least physically healthy, Mrs. O'Connor.
It's not his body I'm worried about. My husband is clearly not in his right mind.
Oh.
Of course I'm in my right mind. I think I should probably go, right?
Liam, you need help. They're going to make you feel better here.
I would like to begin treatments immediately.
Oh, okay. All right, episode 15, Ben's Song for the Defense. Ben leaps into a female public defender who seemingly is way in over her head, and she gets some advice from a veteran lawyer to just to give it all up and just not practice criminal law or defense law and just go into a different practice altogether. But thanks to with help from the team, the Quantum Leap team, and switching it up to the point where it's Jen who is up to bat and helping Ben with the ins and outs of the court system and being a good lawyer and being a good defense attorney, because since Jen has been on the other side of the law as a hacker, she knows the language, the ins and outs, like I said before, and as the episode progressed along, we saw that the confidence in Ben's being able to navigate through the sometimes overwhelming cases that he's being pulled in every which direction, and thankfully it wasn't Addison this time, but it was Jen who was bringing him back into the center, and with that bunny story. And comparing him to, I think it was the bunny or it was the farmer. Well, either one. It was a nice comparison in a sense of him being the bunny and him leaping from life to life and helping with every leap and making a difference. And with the help of the Quantum Leap team, they were able to take down. Well, it was mostly the team, but it was Ben's determination to fight the good fight in order to see it through for the young man that he was defending as Martinez, the female lawyer who was in a relationship with the ADA, not the ADA, but the female ADA, who was working on the other side with the ADA Barnes, but she got fired because Barnes was corrupt. He so corrupt he basically altered evidence, deleted a name, and that caused him to end up getting disbarred and sent to prison. Because he was that corrupt, and it would have been awesome if Ben got the opportunity to punch him, and then got arrested and then got sent to prison. But he got the just desserts, ADA Barnes, and he was able to find the evidence thanks to the help of the team, and it was nice to change it up a bit in this episode with Addison stepping aside and Jen helping with guiding Ben through the court system and all the legalese. Hopefully, in future episodes, they do this. They do a rotation, and Magic this time ends up guiding Ben in an episode, and maybe Ian as well. Yeah, that'll be interesting. And in this episode, they're also trying to track Martinez and what his intentions are and who's he working for. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode because it looks like it kind of similar to the episode where Sam ends up in a mental institution or an insane asylum or kind of a hospital of some sort, and and we all know in that episode he ends up switching places with Al due to the lightning, and it has that sort of same feel to it, that vibe. But yeah, looking forward to episode 16. And but I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 15, Ben's Song for the Defense. And yeah, and throughout this episode, you see how unprepared he was. He didn't know what was going on. But then as the episode progressed along, you could see the confidence building up and determination, and wanting to see it through, and believing in his in the young man who he sees as innocent, and he was right, and he stuck with the kid, and not only with the kid but his brother, who ends up becoming a lawyer as well. Yeah, so, and I think that's what happened. Yeah, but in any case, hope you enjoyed my reaction, the full-length reaction of this episode I posted on Patreon, and that link along with social media links posted underneath this video in the description section. And when it comes to my any of my reaction videos, whether it be my sci-fi, Marvel, DC, 80s One Season Wonder, or Star Wars reactions, for my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link is right up there. I'm hopefully getting back to it soon. Demon Slayer, Bleach, 1,000-Year War, Blood War, and Season 2 of Yashimi Princess Half Demon. I promise I'm going to get to that soon. And like I said, in any case, and like I said, if you enjoyed any content from any channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you until next time for episode 16 of the continuation of the OG series, Quantum Leap. Alright? Later.